this? Okay, I think you guys can see it. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna make this short and sweet and to the point. Well, in my terms, so it probably won't be that short, but I'll try. And what else? You are about to make even your villains, you're about to make your favorite villain look like a saint. You are about to make your favorite villain look like a saint. Okay? You are taking on anyone or anything that ain't singing from the same hymn book. If it ain't singing the same tune, it's being exposed. And you're not dealing with it. No, you are not. Okay? So grab whatever you be snacking on and sip it on, because I'm going in. Thank you, Rob, for your donation. Thank you, Noreen, for your donation. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for being a member. Thank you, Rob, for being a member. And thank you, Noreen, for being a member. We are getting ready to head into this new year, and I didn't know if I would be able to get you guys one last message before that new year starts. My schedule's really crazy right now. Make sure you guys are taking time for yourself, because there's so many things being exposed to you, and it's going to show you why you are going to maneuver differently in this new year. It's going to be showing you why you're not going to be putting up with whatever the heck. You just don't have time for it. A lot of this too could be because of something that was looming over your head. It could have been a health issue, a scare with a family member or a loved one. There is something that is like top priority to you. And every time you think about going back to a way of doing something, you get a sharp, like, don't do that. This is why we can't do that. You're getting a very sharp, it could be a sharp pain, a nudge, like, hey, we need to stay calm. And anybody that doesn't have us in this frequency, they's got to go. They have to go. You feel me? And yeah, it's just kind of like, hi Lord Key. Hi guys. Lord Key, I saw you in Queen Cups chat. Hi Day. I hope I said that right. Hi Kyrie. You guys are showing people that we're gonna have a brief interruption. Yeah, hit the like button. You are going to be attracting a lot of people that are triggered. And the people that are triggered, it's for a reason. I did say it right? Okay, perfect. Okay, just making sure. You guys are going to be showing people you can't project over here. You can't do the same old, same old. It's not going to work. If you're walking away from a job, if you're walking away from certain people, it is for a reason. And this is why it's all being revealed. If you guys were in Queen Cup's live stream earlier, she was talking about the black moon. I didn't get to finish her message, but I'm going to finish it later on. But I was almost done with it, but I was like, okay, I need to get some work done. But there are things being exposed to you, and you're going to be making even your most favorite villain looking like a saint, because whatever is the black cloud, the top priority over your head, you're not going to just lay down for other people, especially if it has to do with your health, your stability, your security, your finances. You are about to make a big step. I'm going to share a song with you guys, which is Gwen Stefani, What Are You Waiting For? You guys know that song. So the last song that I channeled for you guys was Luxurious, and I shared that in the community tab. This time I channeled a different song of hers, and it's What Are You Waiting For? So I was getting Alice in Wonderland, We're All Mad Here. There's Alice in Wonderland and the Joker and Harley Quinn. Those are some of the characters that I got for you guys. And again, whoever these bad guys are in your life, you're coming out hot. You're ready to take out and on anyone and anything that has been on a hamster wheel of you know what. Whoever those people are, you're not having it anymore. You're about to leave them high and dry. You're about to put them where they go because you've had it up to here. If they think that they're the bad guy or the villain, yeah, tick tock, tick tock. It's a really good song. I was going to pull up the lyrics for you guys, but yeah, there is different things that are there are different things that you have to acknowledge right now, and you know that the time is ticking. So you're hearing tick tock, tick tock. There's a rabbit hole that you guys are going down, and that rabbit hole is showing you, hey, this is what's important down here. You're going through a spiritual awakening, and you really might not want to be around other people right now. Take that into consideration, because everyone and their little dog is going to try to make sure that you do not take time off, that you feel bad for taking time off, that you feel bad for stepping away, and you're just going to have to do you. What I got for you guys in the charms is we're all mad here. I got those little swirly mustaches from, it reminds me of the cat that's in Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. I normally don't I normally don't channel that, but I'm getting a lot about cats, black cat energies, bunnies, but not just like regular cats and regular bunnies. I'm getting Alice in Wonderland type of. So either you guys are resonating with that or you're resonating with Harley Quinn and the Joker. Okay? There have been massive bullies that have been trying to get away with the same thing, the same mean people, the same storyline, and now you have been suspended, or you are in suspension, and you are looking at things like, okay, I don't know who, I don't know, hold on, guys. Hold on. Thank you, Malcolm, for your donation. Harley Quinn and the Joker. Yeah, so you guys are seeing whatever people these are that have been the same villains in your narrative. There's something that is putting you in a higher view. It's putting you in the hangman position and showing you you will stay in suspension if you don't walk away from certain people. You will stay in suspension if you don't, wherever you've been sticking into a situation too long, you're going to know what that is. And that's why it's being exposed. You're going to see where you've been talking to the same old people for too long, or you've been dealing with the same job for too long. All of it's being exposed. And this is why you're going to have to take a step back. Whether you look at it as being in the hangman position, or what would it be called? The hermit. Okay. You're going to take a step back so you can properly assess, because the veil is being lifted. The veil is being lifted, and you are being shown that you will have the power of 3 if you walk away from certain aspects of your life right now. You are being shown, hey, we've been here way too long, way too long. Your cutoff game is going to be moving at a rapid rate. You're not going to explain why, who, what, where. You're not really into fake-ish right now. If you guys were in Queen Cup's live stream, you saw like it was a real weird vibe, and it's this black moon. People that aren't in their purpose, that aren't living a fulfilling life, they're going to try to project a lot of things onto you. Like, I'm your brother, I'm your sister, I'm your bestie, I'm this, that, and the third. And they're not. This is like people talking crap, saying, I'm a part of Angel Gang, but they're really not. You feel me? They're really on some troll behavior. You guys that are on social media specifically are going to be getting rid of a lot of trolls. They're going to be coming at you front, left, right, center, from all different directions. They're going to be hi, Sound Bullet. They're going to be coming at you from all angles and looking like straight demonic entities. You guys will know what to do. You are coming in the form of the Grim Reaper. Okay, I'm going to bless this message. Someone got mad at me the other day about the bell. If you guys have earbuds in, if you're operating heavy machinery, if you're driving, if you have headphones on, whatever it is, turn down the volume. I'm going to be hitting the bell. The energy that's going to try to come through this live stream, I'm not having it. So this is the one warning. If you are here for the BS, the trolling, the spamming, I'm going to block you. I'm not explaining why. Capiche? And you guys are starting to see that you have to be brave by any means necessary, and whatever you have been putting off, you cannot put off any longer. Okay, so let's pray. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael. No weapons formed against me shall prosper. Amen. Okay. You guys are seeing that it's time to be brave, and I'm going to go over what is being revealed to you. You are coming through as the Grim Reaper. Your rebirth has happened, and now you are coming through to sweep up the rest of the crumbs. Like, get out of my way. I will take you on, and your little dog, and your little friend, and your cousin too. I don't care. I don't care. If they are not singing from the same hymn book, that veil, again, is being lifted. You're not going to be questioning like, oh, are they tattling? Are they narking? Are they, trying to get me in trouble for certain things? Are they sharing information? You are just not going to be sharing information. Again, you are putting different connections in suspension, or you are suspending them, and you're really looking at them like, yeah, I don't know about that. And you're really going to see clearly the people that have been working against you and why and where you've been sitting a little bit too long. Let's say there's a job that you've been wanting to walk away from. It's really going to come to an all-time high. The drama, everything that bothers you about said place, a family member, a friend group, whatever bothers you about these places, these veils are being lifted on why it doesn't resonate with you anymore. And I know that I tell you guys this often, but there's something about what we're walking into in this next year that you cannot be taking these crusty, dusty opportunists with you. Spirit guide, thank you so much. You cannot be taking these people with you. You already know. So, people are going to try to convince you that you are a bad person. People are going to try to convince you that you're the bad guy, you're the villain, you're extra. People are going to try to make you feel like you're paranoid or that you don't have the spirit around you. And I take everything as an omen. Somebody left a comment that every time I hit the bell, I'm chasing away angels. And I thought that was sicko disgusto to even comment. And now, mind you, they were like, I don't want to be a creepy little troll. I don't want to be like a troll. Like, that's how their comment started. I don't want to seem like a little dusty troll, but stop hitting the bell because you're chasing away angels. Like, are you acquainted with my ancestors? Like, get bent. Like, I cannot. This is the same type of energy that you guys are dealing with. People are going to try to tell you about yourself, and you're going to know just what to do with them. You're going to know just what to do with them. No one's going to tell you about your roots, your heritage, your ancestors. None of that. None of it. None of it. None of it. Okay. We also have greedy higher ups that always have an issue with you guys. Now, this could be patriarch or matriarch in your family, or it could actually be in your workplace. Like, you're coming through hot. We got tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What are you waiting for? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? You know where she's like, shut your mouth, you stupid. Yeah, that is the type of energy we're going into. The shadows definitely want to come to play, and we are all mad here. Again, you will make your favorite villain look like a saint, because you either will not be giving people access to you while you sort out the details of this mess while the veil is being lifted. This is what's being revealed to you. Okay, first of all, a lot of things are being exposed. Things that have been corrupt. You're going to be seeing some people in a different light. You're going to be stepping back from some people that maybe you even liked before. This is like waking up after being on a bender. Okay, I'm not trying to trigger anybody. But this is like waking up after being on a bender and thinking like that was so much fun, but then having the moral hangover and seeing everybody like, I don't know. This is also like tripping or being on mushrooms and seeing people that you think are your roommates or your friends and being like, are they the devil? Because they look kind of evil right now. This is what this is like. Okay, you're not going, it's going to be loud. Whether they come through loud or not, it is going to be revealed. Okay, it is going to be revealed. Toxic relationships are going to be revealed. Where you thought this person could have been your friend, but they have an on-off. They're not always there for you. I don't know. Be prepared for some disruptions, but you're going to handle the disruptions with grace. And you're going to be a little bit selfish this week because you got to do what's best for you. I got 2 mustaches and 2 rats. I got the scissors, the key, the horseshoe, the Grim Reaper. We also have the Raven. If you guys watch Game of Thrones, there are people trying to get a message to you. There is a message that they're trying to get across, whether it's passive aggressive or through a third party situation. Whether they're trying to have somebody else give you the message. This is like when Game of Thrones, when they send the ravens and it's like, their text message for back in the day. Plot twist, they are not your friend. Yes, Lord Key. So you guys are going to be seeing who is really your friend and who isn't. You're going to be realizing like some of these people should have been in my corner the whole time, but they could have done a better job of being my friend or being dependable or being reliable. You feel me? Thank you, Jesse. This is resonating so much. Thank you for always being you. I absolutely love this channel so much. Always. Thank you so much. It's good to see you too, beautiful. Yeah. Toxic relationships. This is being exposed to you. People that have been spilling the tea, spilling the secrets, things that you trusted them with. It reminds me of the last season of Game of Thrones where, babe, what's that Tarly kid's name that becomes a maester? No. Hold on, guys.
Samuel Tarly.
Why do I have to know right now?
Because I want to eat it. Because I got a little bit. Let me save you one.
Whatever you're doing, take it over there.
I bought you.
Leave it. Okay, guys, sorry. You guys are going to be dealing with a lot of distractions. So Samuel Tarly in Game of Thrones, he is trying to become a maester. He's trying to learn things about like becoming a doctor basically in the Game of Thrones times. But he gets all of the other maesters that are having a meeting, while he's behind the scenes putting away books. They get a letter from a raven, which is coming from the 3-eyed raven, the Stark family. And it basically says like, trouble is coming, the Night Walkers are coming. And they're like, ha ha ha, like that's not even real. And Samuel Tarly's like, it is real. It is real. Things that people are saying behind your back, like as soon as he leaves the room, they're all whispering like, did no one tell him that his family just got burnt to a crisp by dragons? And nobody told him. Nobody told him. So again, the veil is being lifted where you're trying to make a stand. You're just going to see people differently. And then he decides like after that, like, I'm not really trying to be a maester. Like, I'm just going to be their little whipped dog walking around and I don't really want to do that. So it's like, even though he had been granted a great opportunity, he still had the audacity to walk away because he knew that there was trouble coming and he wanted to be of some type of help. You are seeing where relationships aren't that great. You're seeing that. Okay? You are seeing where relationships are toxic, and that is one of the biggest things being revealed to you. Also, people projecting where they are not financially doing great. Anyone being dusty, thirsty, or an opportunist or a pick-me around you, this is going to give you the ick. This is going to irk you. Then we have those that are working against you. Those that have been teaming up and they act like, oh, we've been your friend. And, you're really paranoid, or you don't know what you're talking about. Or, you always think people are out to get you. However long these people have been making you feel like you're crazy, you're done. If this is your message, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, drop your scissors down below. Because you are done with this anxiety, this stress, having to worry about going to a certain job or being around certain people. So if you've been dealing with a job and the night before you go to this job, you're just anxious, you're tossing, turning, you can't sleep, you have a knot in your stomach, anything that is signaling to your body like, we don't like this, we're uncomfortable, this is that, it's going to be really frustrating to you. And you're going to have to look at it like, I'm going to take this on because it's not singing from the same book as me. Because if it was, it would make me feel good. It would make me feel happy. You know what I mean? Thank you, guys. It's just frustrating that you are having to turn your back on some people that you could have really cared about. Not all of them you care about. You don't care about the rats moving around here. But a couple of these people or environments you did have feelings for, or you just know, it's not like you've worn out your welcome, but you just know like it's time to go. You're like, I don't want to wear out my welcome. And these people already don't like me. You are going to see where more blessings are destined to come in because you're not supposed to be at this place anymore. So let's talk about those. The first thing I got for you guys is the Four of Wands. Your home is going to be happy. You're not going to be so stressed out. Okay? You're not going to be so worried about certain things. Especially if you guys naturally worry. Maybe you haven't been leaving this job because of rent or a home. Or thinking like, if I leave this place, I'm not going to have enough money. If I leave this place, like, I don't know, you could be breaking up with roommates, family members, a job. But the first thing that you're going to receive after cutting some of these people off and taking a step back is your home being happy. You being things coming in worthy of being celebrated. It's like you're ready to breathe new life. Success is going to keep finding you. That's what God wants you to see, is even though these people have been all doing this and they've been trying to block you of opportunities, they've been a fake friend, they've been lying and conniving and sneaking around, they've been doing dirt, they've been copying and mimicking and stalking, success is going to keep finding you. This is why we're going to take a breather and take a step back. I changed my whole schedule this week because of the energy that's going on. So I'm like all over the place, but still pumping the brakes on what I want to walk away from and places I don't want to be and people I don't want to be around anymore. Things that you don't resonate with, things that don't sing from the same book. If it's not singing the same tune of what you want in your life, you're going to be the Grim Reaper and you're going to cut it loose. And it's going to be scary at first because this could have been a crutch for a very long time, or something that you've had in your life, or just, that you've relied on, whether it made your body upset, whether it complied with your health or not. You still went and did the thing. And now you're looking at it like, I got to take these things head on, because this is not going to help me grow in the way that I want to grow. You always have to second guess things. When you're around said people, you second guess like what you're wearing, if you fit in, if they're talking about you. And one thing I don't like about this energy is whatever you do creatively, these people make you second guess it. Zool, thank you so much for your donation. Whatever you guys do creatively, when you are around these people, this is how you'll know that these people are not for you. Okay, this is how you'll know from a higher perspective of who you're going to be walking away from. If you don't feel comfortable with your creative abilities around them, not because you're not confident, but like they're not your people, they're not your tribe. So I'm not saying like, oh, it's because you're insecure and that's why like you don't feel comfortable. No. When we don't feel comfortable and confident around certain people, it is because there's a reason. They don't like us. If they liked us and they were supportive, we would feel that frequency and we would maneuver a certain way. It's like being in a loving relationship where you can be nerdy, you can be quirky, you can be witty, you can just be a whole weirdo, and they love it. And then going around these people and trying to be the same way, and they're like, what the frick is wrong with them? And them all teaming up against you and laughing. If you don't feel like you can be your creatively best self, however you want to dress, however you want to create, whether it's content, art, music, if you wouldn't really want to do this in front of any of them and it would make you really uncomfortable, this rebirth is here. This rebirth is here. So like sometimes when my husband's watching, I get really nervous because I'm like, I know he's watching like to be supportive, or he's like trying to get my attention because he's like trying to save me snacks for when I'm done. And that's different. You know what I mean? That's like kind of like me getting distracted. But I wouldn't do this around him if I didn't feel like he was supportive. Does that make sense? And you guys are going to be realizing, yeah, I wouldn't dance in front of them. I wouldn't practice any type of routine. I wouldn't sing anything in front of them. I wouldn't paint in front of them. I wouldn't read tarot in front of them. Whatever you wouldn't do in front of them, it's not for no reason. You are supposed to have a microphone. You are supposed to live in the moment. And you are stronger, smarter, wiser, and faster than you ever were before. You are getting an opportunity to be able to put down your sword. You have been in survival mode and fight or flight this whole last year. It's like survival mode, fight or flight, rest. Survival mode, fight or flight, rest. And it's just been this up, down, high highs and low lows. You are coming to an opportunity where you get to just chill and watch your ships come in. And it's because you're going to walk away. It is because you're going to walk away. You're going to say goodbye to something you thought you once loved. You have fallen out of love with something or someone. And you're going to be able to celebrate big time. My allergies are so bad. So bad. I thought they were going to be better today, but I'm like, no. We have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So once you realize you're just going to have faith in God, you're just going to have faith in the universe, you're going to have faith in the divine, that you have a purpose, you're going to fulfill that, and everything's going to be gravy. Once you see that this is what's more important, and you just, roll out on your high horse, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you won't conform to what we're telling you to. No. Okay? You will be able to celebrate. This is like not wanting to be the person that does the breakup. You're like, I'll just wait for them to break up with me. You're going to break up and walk away. As you do that, you're going to be like, oh, I should have done that a long time ago. Because you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel amazing. Like, I'm freaking free. There's these shackles that you didn't realize were on you. And a shackle on your anxiety, your breathing, your ankle, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm kind of free right now. I feel a lot better. Opportunities are going to come knocking. We stayed on a stepping stone for a little bit too long. So if they think that we're the bad guy, let them. You're going to have your bad guys, your favorite villains looking like saints. We have the Ace of Wands. You're going to start attracting people that like what you do, want to pay you for what you do. I'm hearing street bikes. Oh my gosh. The veil is being lifted so you can have this. So you can attract new friends. So you can celebrate. Powerful people, whether they're your ancestors or people that are on standby watching you right now, this is your future. And you are going to be feeling so happy, emotionally grateful. Like, wow, I cannot believe how full my cup is. I cannot believe that walking away has taken such a huge burden off of me. And it's not easy to do, especially if there was like a boss that you loved or coworkers that you liked. Maybe it wasn't all bad in these certain circumstances, but you're going to be seeing like, well, it's not all bad, but it's not all great. I'm telling you, this Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole, you're realizing that you were at the wrong tea party the whole time. I've got the teapots. We're all mad here. And the little mustaches and the kitty cats and the rabbits. You're going to have to be a whole dinosaur, like, rah. You're going to have to, like, kind of make a mess of their tea party and be like, I'm at the wrong one. I've been at the wrong one the whole time. I got to go. And as you do that, your cup, every step you take, walking away from this tea party, realizing you're just going to have your own. You're going down your own rabbit hole of fun. The rabbit hole of your purpose. Figuring out where your journey is leading you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Your luck is going to change. If you feel like you can't catch a break, your luck is about to change in a very big way. Things are being revealed to you so you can restore hope in your life. Because something that was once bright is fizzling out. The love is fizzling out. The respect is fizzling out. And you just don't feel that want or need for this certain dynamic anymore. So we have the moon again. All is being revealed because you are the star and you are the spiritual teacher. Whoever has been greedy around you, greedy and corrupt, with keeping you, close by. Some of these people that don't know how to let up, they're about to wish they never met you. I don't know who needs to hear that, but they're about to wish they never met you. The initials that I got for you guys is W, B, H, J, T, and A. Yeah, it's like it's just going to be this glorious moment of walking away where you get to stop crawling and fighting and clawing your way out of a situation. Whoever I'm speaking to, this has not been easy for you. It has not been easy for you to decide to cut this off. Whether it feels like a crutch or whatever, you're like, I don't know. And you're really having to dig deep and pray and take time to yourself to see, like, okay, what will happen really if I move away from this? Will I fall apart? Will my life fall apart? Will I lose everything? Wow, big confirmation, an important end, new beginning. An important end and new beginning. There's a rabbit coming towards you. Rabbits are going to be very synchronistic to you guys right now. Rabbits and cats. I'm going to share that song with you guys because it's so strong in your guys' message. There's a rabbit coming towards you with a clock, and it's saying tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. What are you doing? Is this your narrative? Is this your storyline? Are these people singing from the same book? Is this the same tune? It's not the same octave. It's not the same frequency. It's not. And you see that. This is an important end. Like, tick tock. What are we doing here? You saw 2 rabbits the other day. Your whole living room is bunnies? Yeah, I got the little bunny that looks like the bunny from Alice in Wonderland that's holding the clock, but then I also have 2 rats that remind me of Charlotte's Web. Templeton, yeah. You're not going to be sweet-talked anymore by anybody that acts like Templeton, and you've had a lot of people like this in your life. They try to, they're very two-faced. They're selfish. They do things for them. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you guys are going to be getting messages from Spirit, messages from the Divine. I'm also getting Sailor Moon, My Little Pony, G.I. Joes. You guys could be a millennial. You guys could like Precious Moments. The angels, you guys could collect those. Yeah. It's time for you to tune in to the messages that you are being given. This is also like Game of Thrones. Let's say there's been a bunch of ravens sent to you, a bunch of messages sent by Raven. But they're just like stacking up. Let's say like this is them just stacking up in the corner. And your best friend's like, hey, there's been like 6 ravens that have dropped you a message. It's from your ancestors. And you're like, I'll read them later. I'm scared. Because you're like, I don't want to know what that says. Am I going to get scolded? And you're going to open these and they're going to be like, oh, remember who you are. Walk away. Life is short. Oh, okay. Tick tock. It's time to let the veil be lifted. It's time to live your best life. To be around people that see the best in you and that aren't faking it. They're not BSing you. They're not giving you lip service. Definitely a millennial. So what I got for you guys is the throne. Who deserves to be on the Iron Throne? The collective. All these people think, I could rule the 7 kingdoms. I could rule the 7 kingdoms. No. You hold the power of 3. You take your purpose and your journey seriously. Because everybody else is going to stay where they're comfortable. And you're the one that's trying to get out of that. We have the mirror. You guys will not be able to escape what you see in the mirror and what life is reflecting back to you. Treat your body like a palace. That is going to be so important to you this year. I'm seeing that you guys are going to be dancing a lot. Somebody's going to be watching cartoons, playing video games. Like, you guys are doing a lot of inner child play. Whether it's buying toys that you couldn't play with before, watching things that you couldn't watch before. I'm getting Sailor Moon, Land Before Time, Jurassic Park. You guys could have seen a black cat recently, or you guys could have a black cat. We have, you don't need somebody else to fix you. Maybe you thought somebody was going to promote you. Whether it was propose, give you a raise, give you promotion, give you some type of recognition, and it's always stayed like in the gray area. It's always stayed monotone, and you're like, when are they going to see me for who I am and get rid of all of these other people? When are they going to, whether it's a boss or a person you love, like let's say it's a relationship, and they put their friends and their family before you. They put their baby's mom and everybody else before you. You're like, how long are we just gonna, when are you going to recognize me? So you're gonna walk away. Even though everyone's gonna look at you, oh, you had it so sweet there. They don't know what they're talking about because you raised the bar. Your standards are different. Remember to practice self-love. You don't need these people to fix you. And you don't need to be accepted by them either. Glitching? Can you guys hear me okay? Or is it just glitching on my end? But yeah, same thing with the job. If you've been waiting for a boss to recognize you, to finally fire other people that have been... Okay. Thank you, Virgo. Thank you, guys. If you guys had a certain boss or supervisor and you're like, when are they going to see me? When are they going to see that these other people suck? You're just realizing that, yeah, you might have a certain level of protection, but it might still be time to walk away. And so other people might be like, well, you're spoiled here. You get away with everything. So why would you want to leave? You don't need these people to tell you what time it is. You don't need these people to tell you what time it is, because a lot of you guys are going to start working for yourself. You're not going to have to answer to other people. Some of you guys are going to make your side hustle your main priority, and you're going to see an immediate boost in whatever else you've been working on as you're walking away from being in the matrix in the way that you are. Hi, Simmons. Hi, Angie. Yeah, you guys could be applying at other jobs. You're like, this isn't going to work anymore. People are going to think you're crazy. Do not let that trip you up, because they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you would leave here? Like, what are you going to do? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to be here. I'm not going to be here. You're like, I got to focus on my health. I got to focus on what makes me feel good. I don't like the anxiety that I feel getting ready to go to this place. I don't like the, all the backstabbing and all the people just the constant drama. Like, you're over it. You are over it. And you're like, I could be my own boss. I can be my own teacher. I can be my own advisor. I could do all of these things on my own. Yeah, who said that? Don't settle. Yes, Angie, you're right. Don't settle for a regular life. Whoever I'm speaking to, you're not supposed to have a regular life. You are going to get the W. You are the GOAT. You are the guru. You are chosen and anointed for a reason. But I can see that you guys are way over it. And wouldn't it be better for something to not have to implode? Wouldn't it be better for, it not to be a shocking upheaval, a tower? Wouldn't it be better for us to leave on our own recognizance? God is going to show us where we don't want to wear out our welcome. God is showing us where we need to see what is being revealed and understand it and take time to contemplate what we really want. Because these certain aspects, they're not fulfilling us. Are these people turning our cup over, or are they filling it up? I guarantee, if this is your message, those people that you want to cut off, that job, those family members, whoever they are, they're taking away from you. They're not putting anything back. They nag, they complain, they cry, they project, they do all of these things, and you are meant to feel beautiful, excited when you wake up, excited to look at your bank account, excited to drive, just excited to maneuver throughout the day. You feel me? Welcome to your first live stream. Yeah, it's being revealed who's been working against you behind the scenes. And some of these people, depending on where you are in your path, say you're already on your purpose, these people are naturally being relocated. Okay, these people are naturally being relocated that just don't belong in your life. Whoa. We have the light, pay attention, and expect an answer. I told you guys, there's ravens being sent. There's signs, synchronicities, numbers. But we have to take a step back to recognize, okay, what am I being told right now? How many confirmations do we need to know that we need to walk away? Okay. You're done with people projecting their scarcity onto you, onto your light. You guys are light workers. You are generous, sympathetic, kind, compassionate, but you are going to get rid of energy vampires, especially those that you've been in a lot of different positions in life. And so you're not going to deal with people that are ungrateful or that complain or that project. That's just coming in so strong because that's what's being revealed to you. Things that really just don't, you're good. Okay, so you're sitting here thinking like, yeah, it's going to suck, but I don't need this hassle. I don't need these problems, these Templetons. They're selfish. They want you to be the stepping stone. They're like collective. Lay down and be the stepping stone. Let me step on you. No. No. Nope. You guys could deal with that a lot as light workers. You guys could have clients and customers that do this. Like you're trying to heal and they're not really doing the work. You are the spiritual teacher and you guys could have a lot of ungrateful people around you that just cry, complain, and they're just not singing from the same book as you. You being a victim, that's old shit. Okay, let me give you an example. When I was 17, 18, 19, 20, oh my gosh, I was the worst victim ever. I was like, oh my gosh, this happened to me. This is why I party. Oh my gosh, this happened to me. That's why I didn't pay my bills. Oh my gosh, this happened to me. Woe is me. Woe is me. Everybody feels sorry for me. Give me stuff. Like I was just such a little TW. I was such a little C word. Like who would want to be around me complaining like that? Chronic complainers always need an audience. And I would do that at parties. I would do that at gatherings. Like, I was just not working on myself at all. At all. So you're really going to repel people like this at this time. And what they're going to do, because you are naturally going to repel them, they're just going to tell on themselves. They're going to tell on themselves because you guys are not the same. You're not singing from the same book. You are right to be strong and optimistic. And these people that are not supposed to be around you, they're going to try to shut it down. Like, why would you be optimistic? Why would you be excited? You shouldn't be excited. Yeah, the future. You are looking towards your future and they want you to sit around and wait. You are not, you could hold up yourself. You could easily delay yourself. Why would you let them delay you? Why would you let them delay you? You're going to see the truth of situations, people, places, things that you just don't want to tolerate anymore. You have a pretty high tolerance because, again, you're compassionate, you're sympathetic. You give a lot of grace, you give the benefit of the doubt. But you are not going to put up, those of you that are entrepreneurs or readers, you're not going to put up with people that are not being honest, people that are not being truthful, or people that are being just deceptive. Again, energy vampires is what you're going to be getting rid of. A lot of that. I had probably 10 to 15 big ravens flying over me while I was out driving earlier. That's cool. Like, what? Yeah, you're really not going to want to be around people that take advantage of you. There's a veil being lifted of like anybody that is even thought that they could be two-faced around you to eventually take advantage of you. They're going to get the bull and the horns. They are going to get the bull and the horns. Again, you guys are going to make even your favorite villain look like a saint. You guys are coming through like Harley Quinn, like the Joker, like Alice in Wonderland. You have a legacy, and this legacy is waiting for you. What is between you and your future, your legacy, your generational wealth? You are seeing where you have to be assertive with bullies, with people that are pushy. Okay? Your work will be passed down to future generations. Okay. You're welcome, JB. Thank you, Nella. I hope I said that right. Yeah, no more doormat. Because when you're trying to step into your purpose, you're like trying to be encouraging, you're trying to listen, but sometimes people want to take advantage of that. Anybody that wants to take advantage, that's being revealed to you in big ways and small ways. Okay, I had a lot of that in the last live stream. I had to block like 3 people because they just really wanted to be in or around for the wrong reasons. And this is also showing you the power of your presence. Your presence is felt. And so people can see that you are going to be somebody of great significance. And so they want to grab onto you, latch onto your light early. They're like, oh, they're going to be somebody. I need to be their friend now, so I can ride their coattails all the way to the finish line. And these are the people that you are seeing through. Okay. You want people that are loyal companions. You want good friendships, loyal friendships, people that are like family, people that are purpose-driven. And you are realizing you cannot be there for everyone. And anyone that does not understand that, they are not for you. Because you're about to be leading a calmer life. Anybody that does not see that you have to make yourself a priority is going to get the bull and the horns. Especially if you've been in service to them. honest to them, devoted to them, reliable to them. This could also be family members. Like, let's say you've been taking care of family and they're still rude, they're still condescending, they're still like talking to you some type of way. You're going to be handling that this month. Okay, and that's like going to seem so parasitic to you. We have the snake. So when I was watching Queen Cup's message, she was talking about this. The snake, Year of the Dragon. I think we're entering Year of the Snake. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. You are starting to see, like, I don't want it to be a shocking change. I want to be the shocking change. You are going to be the one shocking people. You're like, I don't want to deal with no towers, no upheavals. Like, yeah, things are going to be revealed to me, but I'm going to handle them. Lies are being uncovered, and you are shedding old skin to turn yourself into something better, something you've always wanted, someone you've always wanted to be. And you are ready to take these things head on, especially if it's been affecting your health. Any of these energy vampires or toxic situations or narcissistic people that have been affecting your health, your relationships, your finances. Told you guys, you're taking a risk. Because remember, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Any type of risk you take for you, making you the top priority. Anyone that's been sending you black magic, curses, misfortune, bad luck, you're going to see right through them. You're going to protect and clean and unblock your own energy. You're calling back your energy for this new year. Also, gossip is going to be revealed to you, where people have been gossiping about you. And it's not to like, well, I mean, it could start drama, but it's not to start drama. This is so you can acknowledge like, oh, I confided in them and they were talking crap about me. So let me just be on my way. Let me just be on my way. Anybody that you are eventually going to clash with that wants to challenge you, people that you are incompatible with, is going to be revealed. You are the word on the street. And they're just not going to have access to you like that because you guys are going to be shutting down whatever channel of, whatever way they had access to. You're going to be shutting that down. You guys are going to be investing in a home business or making money from home or working on a side hustle. And people are talking about you and what you're doing. You can feel it. You guys can feel it. Nice, let them come, I'm ready. Yeah, people don't expect you guys to like delegate and tell them what time it is, and that's what you're walking towards, because you want to be in a place where you're inspired, okay? And yeah, my own mom was like that towards me, gossiping and tearing me down. Yeah, you guys are over that. You are over people saying things about you and thinking that like you don't know. You're like, I'm not talking to you. Like, at all. You feel me? Congratulations, Thea. The mermaid. Anything that you want to do is magical, it's mystical, it's fluorescent, it's of the light. You're going to be looking different. I see that you guys are not only getting better at self-expression, but you are becoming this version of yourself that you've always wanted to be. And though you know it's not perfect, you're like, I'm just going to embrace it. I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to build myself up. I'm going to lift myself up. And you're going to get better and better and better at that. Seeing that you are truly beautiful, just the way that you are. Maybe you were thinking like, oh, I need to look like this, and I need to have that, and I need to have this. And you're like, you know what? I'm good. This is also going to bring you more luck and good fortune. You guys are attracting a lot of people that are trying to peep what you're doing right now. You guys are attracting others that, I don't know if it's family or people just online, but you guys have a lot of people pocket watching you. Okay, they're trying to figure out where you got certain things. And I know I touched on this in another message, but you guys could have been dealing with family issues, stolen money, things that could have left you high and dry where you've had to rebuild or start over. Somebody could have tried to cut you out of an inheritance or a will. It could be family members talking about you. Whoever these people are, you're seeing them differently. And you're not worried or concerned about whatever they wanted to dangle over your head. Remember, like, we don't do crumbs. You guys could have just watched that message. Like, you don't do crumbs. You're taking on anyone or thing that ain't singing from the same book. You're going to make the worst villain look like an angel. So let them talk, because these people love when you're in pain. They love to make you look bad. They love to make you look crazy. So it doesn't matter if you're nice, they're going to make you look crazy. It doesn't matter if you're mean, they're going to make you look crazy. So you might as well give them something to talk about. We got 2 teapots here. The tea is hot on you. And so they're all conspiring and sitting around a table. Remember how I told you guys you're at the wrong tea party? These people think they got all the tea and all the information, and you're barely giving them anything. Like, hold my oxygen, hold my Barbies, like, put my hair up, take my earrings, like, these are, I am not the one. I am not the one. Your desire to help and unite is increasing. The way that you do self-care, the way that you want to feel happy is increasing. So let's say you haven't been able to do for you, maybe you haven't been able to do all the self-care that you want to do, and you haven't been feeling the greatest. This is changing. Because you're really working on it. You're taking the time to really, like, make yourself feel better. So it's like, you want to help people, but you're like, I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm not going to get crazy with it. I'm not going to overextend myself. But yeah, these people are definitely watching your social media going viral. You guys are going to be going viral because remember, your future is bright. Your future is bright. They're going to try to make you feel like a basket case, like you're crazy, like you don't know what you're doing. You got a lot of enemies, and you guys deserve all of the love in the world. You are going viral. You are getting a lot of recognition, especially those of you that are on social media. You are going to be getting, like, what's the word? Unexpected attention. Rip off the Band-Aid. Yes. You deserve all of the love in the world. Your voice is amplifying. If you guys know that you're the star, if you know that this is going to be your year to rise, if you know that you activate and heal others in any setting, you know that you're going to take on anyone and anything, I want you guys to drop your microphones down below. Tick tock, tick tock. Life is too short. Life is too short. Like Gwen Stefani, what are you waiting for? What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for the tower to come in? Are we waiting for, you know, the Joker to blow something up? Like, no. We're not waiting for that. Family, this is who's watching you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Alexia. Thank you, Star and Indigo and Pink. Thank you, Jayla, Bluebird, Elizabeth, Angie. Whoa. Ooh, you know who this reminds me of? I don't know why I've been getting so much Game of Thrones for you guys, but this reminds me of the Starks. What is the Starks family, like, animal, emblem? What do they call it? I forget. The wolf. You were denied and rejected by your own wolf pack. Now you're going to have your own. Now you're going to have your own wolf pack and your own family and your own tea party. This is like Jon Snow and, you know, Catelyn Stark being like, ugh, he's a bastard and, you know, he's not mine, not realizing that he's actually the prince that was promised. He's not actually but we're not going to get into all of that. But this is, everybody knows who you are. Let them pretend like they don't, but they know who you are. Thank you, Rob, for your donation. Yes, I got family members are horrible. Thank you, Spirit Guide. Yeah. These family members, they're going to have to F around and find out. They're going to have to find out the hard way that they underestimated you. Like Jon Snow, I'm sure, was underestimated. And then they see, like, oh, he can lead. He is strong. He is the prince that is promised. Like, you have this in you. You have this nature in you. And just like Jon Snow, you bring people together. You bring people together. You bring your enemies together. You bring people that need to link up together. And you help people that don't see eye to eye normally, that normally want to beef it out and battle it out. You help those people see what they need to see to get the chip off their shoulder, to get the dirt off their shoulder. Okay, then we have circus. There's only two types of people in this world, the ones that entertain and the ones that observe. So yeah, we got Circus by Britney Spears. They're doing magic at work. So you guys got a lot of people, you know, running their mouth at work, running their mouth in your family. Well, they're all going to be in awe. You are about to put on a show. You are about to make it hot. You are about to show them why you are a smoke show, why you are the leader, why you call the shots, even on your worst day. Affirm it below. I call the shots, even on my worst day. God is showing you how to put yourself out there when things are not perfect. Like me. I'm having a bad hair day. It's just doing things I don't want it to do. But I'm like, I got a message and I need to hop on here really quick and just get out the message. Things are going to work out better for you even when you think it's your worst day. Like, oh, I don't like how I looked and da-da-da-da-da. But you're moving into a year where you're going to be received well. Mike P, thank you. And thank you for being a member. You're about to be received better because you know it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so again, your affirmation is, even on my worst day, I call the shots. I'm getting better at self-expression. I call the shots, even on my worst day. Spaghetti on the shirt, coffee spilt, hair cocked to the side, like, people are seeing, like, you're not fake. Fake emperors are being revealed, whether they're in your family or not. Let me turn this air off, you guys. Hold on one second. I forgot to turn the air conditioning off. So it's like going off and I'm like, oh wait, hold on. That's going to affect the sound. So we have the fake emperor. We have the wolf again. You are paying close attention. Okay, whoever I'm speaking to, you're paying close attention that who is supposed to be your family, or it's becoming clear to you, like, these should be my family members, these should not be my family members. Your gifts will help others. You activate people in any setting. So even if it's bad, bestie, even if it's bad, like, even if they're activated and they're triggered, you're like, they're gonna figure it out. People get activated around you. Okay, and the people that fight with everyone, they don't have access to you anymore. They want to get at you, but they don't know how. They don't know how because you won't give them the time of day. Thank you, Kiki. I finally got to see my nail tech today after 2 long months. I was like, oh, we've got the clackers back. You guys know that I had to do like the longer nails in the wintertime, but we had to skip over holiday nails. And I was like, all right, well, now what are we going to do? But I appreciate you guys. Yeah, you are making your ancestors proud. I like a woman with a future and a past, a little attitude problem, all good. It'll make it last. Don't make it too easy, girl. Don't take it too fast. I love it. Whoa. Snake, rat, and snitch. I'm telling you, somebody that you trusted. And I'm getting that they're not like a close friend, but somebody that you could have like told a couple of things to. Maybe you found out they're repeating it, but you're not really concerned. If you call them clackers, yeah. Some ASMR for you guys. Somebody that you know what I'm hearing? You wanted them to repeat what you told them. Somebody you were speaking to, you wanted them to repeat what you told them. Oh, they repeated it. They embellished it. Maybe you wanted them to do that. Okay, there was somebody that you told some information to. You guys found out some people were talking crap. And so you got them acquainted with the facts. And as you did that, they were like, whoa, how come they never acquainted me with these facts? So as they've just been humbled, this acquaintance of yours, they're like, wait, what? They do this, and that? So they're shook because they could have tried to bring some type of bad news to you to get you like riled up or to see like your reaction, and you schooled them. That's another energy that I'm getting for you guys. You are schooling people. Classes in session. And whoever this person was or people were that you confided in, you wanted them to carry a message. You looked at them as the raven and said, I know you're a snake, I know you're a rat, and I know you're a snitch. I know you can't be trusted because you just tried to ruin my good day with your nonsense. Because it wasn't necessary that they told you what they told you to upset you. You feel me? So when you went to school them, you told them something that you wanted to get back to others. And it did. And they're mad. It did, and they're mad. Okay? You guys gave them some type of information. The siren, again, the siren, the mermaid. These snakes, they went back and told your business like you knew they would. And they didn't realize that you're the siren and they were doing your bidding. You're like, I know what they're going to do. They're going to go tell them what I said. And I tell you guys this all the time. When people don't have a lot of access to you, thank you, Rob, for your donation, and thank you for being a member. When people don't have a lot of access to you, they want to be the one that has like the crumbs and the information and the nuggets. So when they get a little bit of information from you, they're like, oh, I have it. Let me take it back to these birds, okay? That ish is for the birds. You gave them information, now they're stuck. They're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You didn't turn up on them. You schooled them. You took them to school. So maybe this person came up to you and was like, oh, this whole group of people at this tea party was making fun of you. And you're like, oh, well. And then you educated them. They were like, because they didn't even know the information. So then they went back and told this group like, hey, they're like the whole CEO of their life. And they're in love. And their life is great. So, I don't know. Okay, so you work at a school? Yeah. So now everybody that thought they were embarrassing you or making fun of you, which was like pointless. If their life is so great, why are they even talking about you? It just shows that the one person that was supposed to be a friend or an alliance or, a confidant, even though they were just an acquaintance, you guys still see them now for who they are because, I don't know, God is trying to show us where we need to be proud of who we are. Where you would normally feel very uncomfortable about sharing certain information, we are working on being proud of who we are and then walking away. So not necessarily staying in a environment where we know we're not going to feel comfortable or we know we're not going to feel welcome. Knowing that we are who we are, we're not ashamed of that, but we're not sharing it with them. We're not giving them access. We're going to school them, checkmate, and walk away. So yeah, God is teaching us to be proud of your gifts, to be proud of your abilities. Like, you don't have to brag. But another thing you guys are going to be working on is your health. Your health, your beauty, and your confidence. Your self-esteem is shifting in a big way because if you are a perfectionist, and I'm getting a lot of my besties are, if you are a perfectionist, you're like, yeah, my hair was messed up. Yeah, that outfit didn't look right, but I was just being me. That is what you're going to care about more. You're working on not being paranoid and not being like so hard on yourself. You're also working on paying close attention as things are being exposed, as the veil is being lifted. You are slowing down. You are accepting the help of others. That might be something that's hard for you to do. As you guys are acknowledging or walking away or cutting off family members, you guys are seeing that this is not your wolf pack. This is not your tea party. This is not your wolf pack. Let them observe. Let them gossip. You guys have always clashed personalities with these people. They're not loyal. They're not reliable. They're not devoted. They're not respectful. They don't keep it a buck. They don't keep it 1,000. They don't keep it 100. So you guys are getting rid of people like this in your life. Hi, Vox. Okay, the microphone. Whoa. As you guys are, this is funny. How I'm channeling this is as you are trying new things, not being a perfectionist, really working on that, God is making your microphone louder. Things are going viral. You're getting more recognition. So you might be like, oh my gosh, I'm just trying to get myself together. I'm trying to do things for me. You're just going to see these things pan out in a really big way. Because does it have to be louder? It's just God is getting ready to show you off. The divine is getting ready to show you off. But you're like, let me do my hair first. Like, let me get ready first. But yeah, you are definitely removing yourself from a toxic environment. Anybody that's been a bad influence. You guys are getting a new home, a car. There's a lot of things coming in for you guys. So you guys definitely want to watch the other messages too if you haven't already. What were they called? Something you did recently is coming back to knock your socks off, and you don't do crumbs. You guys definitely need to watch those last two messages if you miss them. But yeah, some of you guys are going to be getting the microphone and being brave enough to like have it in front of you as you are more selfish, as you make yourself a priority. Others of you are, your microphone is getting louder, and then others of you are going viral, all as you make yourself a priority. Remember that there's this looming cloud over you that says, it's like a sharp pain or a nudge or a twinge. It's like, hey, if you keep putting these other mother effers first, you're not going to be feeling great. You're not going to be feeling good. You're going to mess with your opportunities. Thank you, Eleanor. You're not going to be feeling content. So depending on what you're looking for, some of you guys just want a microphone to be heard. You're going to get comfortable with being in front of this microphone. Others of you are ready to turn it up a notch. And then others of you are ready to go viral. Depends on what stage you are in your journey. But all of you guys are trying new self-care practices because of certain awakenings that you've gone through, certain things that have been revealed to you. You're like, oh, I need to make this important. Otherwise, you know, life is too short. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Thank you, Czar. May you guys receive these back tenfold. Woo. Okay. Look, what you waiting? What you waiting? What you waiting for? Freaking love that song. I haven't heard that song in so long. So when I channeled it, I was like, what? We have to share that. So I will share it after this live stream is over. Spiritual warrior. Baby, I'm a gangster too. Okay? Baby, I'm a gangster too. Trust that you are a spiritual warrior. Trust that you are a wise leader. Some things that you had gone through this year made you feel like you weren't wise, or you should have listened more, or you should have listened to your intuition, or you should have prayed more, or you should have been more grateful. You're still graduating anyways, okay? If you felt like you weren't going to graduate or you weren't going to make it, you're still going to make it anyway. Acceptance. What did I just say? It's like thinking you're not going to graduate. You're still going to graduate. You're still getting acceptance. You're still getting an acceptance letter. This is like thinking all year you failed. You're like, I thought I did good, but I failed. Trust that you are letting go of what doesn't serve you. Trust that God is here. Yeah, take a chance, you stupid. I love that song. I can't wait to share it with you guys. I want to listen to it on repeat. Trust that you will command the universe. Trust that you are getting accepted. I love it. I love it. We have awareness and new opportunities. God is about to declutter your life. All you have to do is worry about you. And God is going to show you like, hey, see that? That's a mess over there. Let me pick that up for you. Let me pick that up. Let me get rid of that for you. I love that. So yeah, we have acceptance. You are being accepted. Each and every one of you are getting an acceptance letter for the life that you deserve. I'm going to say that again. Everybody is getting an acceptance letter for the life that they deserve, for the life that they have been waiting for. Oh, I love that. Caring community. You guys deserve the wolf pack that you're supposed to be around. You deserve to, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you know when you don't feel your best and you're around like some hoity-toity people and you're like, oh, am I underdressed? And you don't feel comfortable? This is like feeling comfortable among any crowd. No matter your attire. You deserve to be around a caring community, and these people are going to help build you up and help you see like, no, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're amazing. Like, I'm so grateful for you. Prepare for your life to be enriched. This is going to be a magical year. I'm so excited for the beginning of this year because you are ready to move forward. You are getting a glimpse into like, this is how great it can be. Are you ready to cut these people off? Like, we're all mad here, but they want to stop you from being you. Are you trying to stop them from being them? No. But if they're toxic, they're not going to get access to you. You're going to see major weights lifted off of you. You're going to see major pieces being moved around as you let go of somewhere you feel that you've worn out your welcome. Somewhere that you feel like you've held on to somebody for too long. You're like, yeah, this is about to go sour. So let me just bow out. Okay, let me bow out of here. Inner knowing. You will know when. God is saying, I'm giving you the signs. You will know when. You guys are handling a lot of spiritual attacks with a lot of grace. You are handling a lot of evil eye with grace. You are handling, people that don't want anything good for you with grace, especially those of you that have a platform. You have a lot of people supporting you, but then there's this whole group of people that's like, some of them are family members, some of them are coworkers, some of them are exes. You're getting ready to go through a powerful energy shift where everyone is going to see you chose the wrong side. You underestimated me. And yeah, it's your loss. It is your loss. Whoa. Yeah, some of you guys are a little bit worried. Not everyone, but this is very specific. Some of you guys don't want to walk away from this certain thing because you feel like you're definitely going to miss it. It's giving Cardi B, be careful with me. Yeah. Be careful with me. These people, they did the bare minimum. I'm hearing sirens. You guys are definitely having to pay attention to people that weren't careful with you, people that did the bare minimum and they could have done better. And you're like, yeah, back then when I first accepted this help or this love, I accepted the bare minimum. But now I don't do crumbs. And now I've outgrown. But you're going to miss this person. But are you? That's what you're starting to figure out. You think you're going to really miss them, but you're like, are you? You want to leave on your own recognizance, on your own terms, and showing them, I'm leaving now. They're going to be like, what? Nobody leaves. Nobody leaves. But you are going to move forward. You are going to move forward. They're never going to forget it. They're never going to forget it. They could have taken more time to get to know you. They could have taken more time to show interest in what you have interest in. Some of these people you put on a pedestal and you're about to knock them off this pedestal like, you were not careful with me. I was growing. You needed to be growing too. I accepted this at one time and it was great, but it needed to keep evolving. Now I've outgrown it. They're going to be shook. They're going to be shook. They are going to be shook. Okay, anything else for the collective? Every hurricane comes to an end because you are taking control of this narrative. Some people had control and you don't need it. You're taking control. Their BS and their drama was going to blow your crown away. Like, we don't got time for that. They're not the puppet master anymore. You are. Wow. Stand up for yourself. If you think you're going to be missing them, they ever going to forget how you walked away. So you might be telling some people about themselves like, you were not careful with me. I told you to be careful with me and you were not careful with me. So toodles. We have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. Dang. We got one in the hopper. They thought we were done. Telling you, this spiritual death, the old you, that's like, oh, I put them on this pedestal and I accepted the bare minimum. And nope, you're done. You're done settling. You're done settling. And a lot of people are going to think that you're crazy. They're paying attention. They're like, oh, our plan backfired. We thought they were going to stay here forever so we could bully them. And you're like, they're like, nobody leaves here. Nobody leaves the matrix. Fortune favors the bold. Affirm it below. Fortune favors the bold. I can't. Is there anything else? No. Fortune favors the bold. You're ready to roll the dice. Okay? You're ready to roll the dice and God's like blowing on the dice for luck and you're like, yes. Wheel of Fortune. You feel me? Remember that you are the mouse and you are walking away from people who take advantage. People that put you down constantly. You are walking away. You've been humble, you've been meek, you've been cute, and you're going to choose savage right now. You are going to take out anyone or anything that is not singing from the same book. It is not singing or humming the same tune. You're like, you're hearing this. It could also be Peter Pan. You know, where he's like, Captain Hook is hearing tick tock, yeah. A lot of like fairy tale imagery, like you're about to be Peter Pan, Alice in Wonderland. Definitely getting Harley Quinn vibes. The Joker. People are going to think you're mad. They're going to think you're crazy, but they're going to watch you win. They're going to watch you win. You are getting a wake-up call. It's time for your victory, and you are being given an increase in your finances with more publicity. I love that for you guys. I love it. 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 You're like, oh my gosh, they're crazy. Nobody walks away from this job or this relationship, or, well, collective does. Okay, the collective does. You're not dealing with people that do not cooperate, that team up against you. You're done. It's being exposed. You're not dealing with people that want to tell you how to make money when they're spiritually bankrupt, financially dumb, okay? You are not going to deal with fake Tweedledees and Tweedledums, heathens, piglets, and demons too. You're done. You are not going to let these people give you anxiety, make you panic, make you run around and chase your tail. You're over it, okay? You are over it. I'm hearing I ain't no holler back girl. I ain't no holler back girl. Like, they really want your attention. They really want your attention. Like, maybe this is something that's been going on for 5 to 10 years. Let me know in the comments. Again, if you guys had money, like good finances or things that were going good for you in 2017 and 2018, that cycle is coming back around, but this cycle is going to be better. I keep getting that for you guys. This cycle is going to be way better than the last cycle that you had, where like money was good, security was good, finances were good, and it feels like it came out of nowhere. You feel me? Like, yeah, it's that shift, especially if you guys live in the States. Okay, especially if you guys live in the States, that is all shifting. Money, health, finances, ready or not, it's all being debunked. It's all being myth busted. People that thought you were crazy or thought that you were a conspiracy theorist, whatever, like, they're going to see that you're not crazy. Rob, thank you so much. So yeah, like politically, it's just time for that shift. So if you guys remember the last message I talked about this in, you could have realized whether you're into politics or not, that the last time your money was good and the last time you were able to like buy a home, finance certain things, buy cars, do things for yourself was when somebody was in office, and that's coming back around again. So everyone that thought, oh, year 2024, year of the dragon was going to be our year. That was our lesson. It was where we are learning the game. And this year we are going to change the game. Okay, this reached you right before the new year because you are about to change the game. You are about to make everything assume the position. Really think about that. If you did well in 2016, 17, 18, 19, and you still held on and held tight, but your money didn't go as far from 20 to 24, you learned so many valuable lessons in the last 8 years. In the last 8 years, maybe you didn't appreciate that last like good cycle. Maybe you didn't appreciate as much of it as you could have, because maybe you thought it was going to last or it wouldn't go away or just things happen, you know? Now you know how to appreciate that. Now you're going to make it do what it does. You are going to like be 50 steps ahead of everyone around you because like you're going to invest more, you're going to save more, you're going to get more breaks. I'm telling you, this is going to be your year, bestie. This is like when you're actually going to be like, oh yeah, I got this, because the last time this came around, I should have got more. I should have done more. I should have appreciated. I should have been basking in it. You have built up such stamina since this last cycle. You are right to be strong and optimistic about this new era ahead. People are going to be thinking you're crazy. Oh my gosh, they're mad. They're crazy. No. All I do is win, win, win no matter what. My middle fingers go up and they stay there. Okay? And they stay there. So much of the last couple of years was like up, down, up, down, up, down. You're like, dang, if I could do it all over again, I would do. You're getting a second chance. So many of you guys are looking at it like, I am getting a second chance to do this right. I am getting a chance for my finances to be better, to get that 401k, to get my retirement plan, to retire early, to work from home, to be an entrepreneur, to buy up real estate. Like, you are not going to squander this. You are not going to squander it. Doesn't matter what your political views are. You're not going to squander what is shifting. Okay? Thank you, Juice. So yeah, imagine if from 20 to 24, your money was good, right? Like, let's think about this. If from 20 to 24, you really got it up out of the mud, incredibly disciplined, like just working, grinding, manifesting, praying, grateful, all the things. Imagine how far that's going to go this year. Riddle me what? Okay? Especially those of you in the States. We were hustling, bustling, and grinding it out. And it was going this far. This far. Now it's going to be like way over there. We're going to be like, amazing. Amazing. Okay, a lot of us were working 12 to 12, 9 to 9. We were working 12s, 15s, 17s. Like, I was working 17s, 15s. Like, I'm just, you feel me? It is time for all of that to go further. Times 10, times 50, times 100. I'm telling you. I have no doubt. We have been getting ready. We have been on this spiritual training ground getting ready for this revival to rise. Like, we've already built up the gravitas, the ancient Roman virtue of vigor, strength, and seriousness. We've already built that. So now all we have to do is be grateful, expand our consciousness, like Aaron Dowdy would say. All we have to do is expand, think bigger and bigger and bigger, and do less, 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 less. You've been putting in work. You've been grinding it out. You've been in the trenches for the last 4 years. Okay? You've been running circles around your ops, enemies, trolls, family, all of them. This year, you're going to be sweating less. And you're going to be enjoying more because you've been a very busy bee. Okay? Since the last cycle of it being good, and even though you've been making more, everything has been costing more. Okay, even though you've been making more, everything has been costing more. So everything's going to go down to where you can get some money back, where you're going to be getting refunded. Okay, God's bringing you a refund. You feel me? God is bringing you a refund. So you guys are going to be able to get the things that you had on your vision board, all of the things that you truly desire that, you know, maybe you gave up on because you've been busting your behind. You're going to be able to do the things that you want to do. Go on the vacations that you want to go on. You want to sail. You want to learn how to drive a boat. You want to take singing lessons. You want to learn how to play the violin. You're going to have time for all of that. You're going to expand and you're going to create residual income. Okay, some of you guys are going to create intellectual property or residual income. Because in the last 4 years, maybe you didn't get to do all of these intellectual things because you had to keep freaking the elbow grease in there. You feel me? So this year, it's going to be about you being able to have fun. Like, you get to create more instead of like shoveling shit. You know what I mean? This end of this cycle is the new beginning. This is your future. This is your future. And you guys are so ready. You've been working, and grateful. Now it's time to see a return on everything that you've invested in. These are all the seeds that you've been planting. Thinking like, oh, it's happening so slow. Oh, these Saturn lessons. What the frick is going on? Now it's time for a big payoff. And the payoff is not going to stop. Devil energy is going to try to stop the payoff, but the payoff is not going to stop. And you're just going to be grateful nonetheless, okay? You're going to be able to buy the car that you want, the house that you want. You're going to watch the interest rates go down, okay? God is bringing you a return. God is bringing you a refund. You feel me? So keep working through these shadow aspects of who you have to get rid of, who you're going to miss, but you're going to have to let go of, who you're going to have to take off of these pedestals because they ain't coming with us towards this legacy. Okay, some of these people are not coming with us. You deserve to be around a community, a wolf pack, where you get to be yourself, you get to honor yourself, and you get to feel yourself. You get to feel good about who you are. Your luck is changing, and you don't need anyone else to fix you. You don't need anybody else to fix you. You're going to stand up for yourself, and the truth is being revealed. I'm so excited for you guys. You're going to have a lot to celebrate. Okay? A lot. New friends, new wolf pack, new tea parties, new invitations, new money, who dis, and feeling like your cup is full. Okay? Feeling like a creative workforce and feeling luckier than you know what. You can't roll the dice wrong. Not for the return that you're getting. You can't roll the dice wrong. So yeah, I'm so excited for you guys. Like, it's been a long 8 years, okay? It's been a long 4 years since we've had some, like, genuine relief, okay? Everything's been marked up to the freaking ceiling. And imagine how much money you'd have in your pocket if those things weren't all marked up. You feel me? And you still didn't give up. You still didn't give up. You could have been like, F this. I'll wait till it's fixed. I'll wait till it's better. And you still kept grinding it out. Time is of the essence. Okay? Time is of the essence. Okay, I'm going to share the song with you guys in the community tab. I don't know if I will see you guys tomorrow. So I just want to send you guys lots of love. Just be checking your notifications. Smash the you know what, hit the bell, duh, you do not want to miss out. I think that's it. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, Lord Key. I know, hopefully I get to see you guys tomorrow, but I don't know. My schedule's really crazy this week, and I'm just being told not to push it, not to force it. The only reason I even went live tonight, because I wasn't going to, is because I had like a little bit of time. So I was like, okay, let me try. But I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful for all of your guys' love and support. And we've had a great year. We've had a hard year. We've cried a lot. And remember that if you are a part of my channel, there is a playlist for everything that is posted, and you can always shuffle for divine guidance. All important links are in the description box. All of my affiliate links for stuff that I wear, and discount codes and things like that are down below. And I love you guys. I pray that I get to see you guys tomorrow, at least one more time before this year is up. Remember that these messages are timeless. And yeah, I can't wait to post the song. I've had that song stuck in my head. I'm like, yep, this is for the collective. Oops. This is for the collective. Oh my gosh. Anybody else have mad allergy issues? I can't. Just like, and I'm tired of taking allergy medication. So I'm like, just let me breathe. Just let me live. But I still tried. I still try to get through it even though I'm like nasally. So hopefully you guys, it was okay. You guys can understand. If you know, you know. You have allergy issues too? It's the worst. It's the worst. Any of you guys watching the show Dune Prophecy? They only had 6 episodes, but it's from the movie Dune. I don't know the movie Dune. I try to watch it and I can never finish it. First one and the second one, but I really liked the show. I really liked the show. So let me know in the comments if you guys liked the show Dune Prophecy, and if you guys made it to the end of this message. Let's see. There's not a teapot emoji. Is there a mustache emoji? Okay. Let's see. I want you guys to drop below your favorite emoji or your favorite villain emoji, okay? Whatever you think signifies a villain. If you guys made it to the end of this video, you've seen that movie? If you guys made it to the end of this video, whatever represents your favorite villain in the emoji button section, you guys drop that below. If you don't have one, you guys can drop butterflies because your transformation is fluorescent. They can see it from anywhere. You feel me? We're done being in fight or flight. We're so over it. We're so over it. We're so over it. I look forward to reading your guys' comments. And let me know when the live stream ends if you guys have seen this show, Dune Prophecy, and if you guys liked it. I still haven't watched the second Gladiator yet. I haven't brought myself to buy it because I'm like, $22 just to rent it for 2 days. Like, freaking frick. But I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.